How's it going? I want to make this video. It's kind of early in the morning, like 9, not too early. Wait one sec. I want to make this video it's about quitting alcohol. It's like the 29th day I've quit drinking. And really, to tell you the truth, what I feel like is that alcohol isn't, I keep having nightmares now. So I'm having, the problem without alcohol is like, I mean, you can't really say nightmares, you know, like I wake up drunk, you know that feeling? Sometimes you think you wake up feeling drunk. But this video is about goals. I want to explain kind of my strategy real quick, because you know I'm a professional at goals. No, I'm just kidding. A professional, I think, means you get paid, and I don't get paid to do my goals. No, maybe I do. Maybe I'm working. But I learned that from a video game on the PlayStation, Demolition Derby, when I was like 15, professional. But so I want to tell you my strategy of how to do goals, but from not drinking so far, I guess I would say I would throw this into the equation of it all, is that I don't feel any effects from drinking, from previously drinking. I'm no longer waking up being happy or feeling like, oh, I'm not hungover today. I'm not like, it's not really going across my mind as much every day that, oh, I'm sober, so I'm happy because I'm not drinking. I'm not thinking that. Now I'm more like, I'm having a ton of anxiety, and it's caused from different things, I think, and I think it's something that I can work on and kind of get to go away. I think stress and anxiety are two huge things that not only is your body trying to tell you something sometimes with it, but it's also when you make a goal and you change your habit of life that you can have stress or anxiety. For myself, and so I'm like 35 or 36 or something like that. And when I was young, I would go drink as much as ever I wanted to drink. I would spend all my money in one time. I would try to buy everything I wanted or do everything I thought was fun in the day. That, like, I would eat whatever was the best thing that I thought it tasted good as much as I wanted, as much of the day as I wanted to. You know, I don't remember eating like 100 crawfish in a day, but I do remember like you know, excessively wanting more of something, maybe I'd say, to make myself think I was happy, depending on if I'm making good money or just getting drunk for days in a row. If I was in between jobs, or if I was just even sometimes didn't even have a job. So I know that during different ages of your life, you want different things. Your body's healthy in different ways, and nowadays my goals are different than when I was younger. When I was younger, so this video is about goals. I would say I want this thing, this object. I want this camera that's $7,000. I'm gonna go get a job that gets me this exact camera that's $7,000. Nowadays, I don't go. I'm older, and I want less material possessions, and I want more time. I'm starting to get to the age where I'm like, I want to buy myself time, or I want to quit doing something that gives me more time. So, like, say I want to quit. I want to. So I want to quit drinking. I want to work more hours. I want to save more money. I want to be healthier, and I want to eat better so I feel better. So I'm really putting myself into this. All those things are kind of free, except work. I mean, you got to buy stuff to live every day, but I'm kind of saying I'm not consuming a lot. I am actually kind of, but I'm trying not to consume a lot. Is when I was young, I'm trying to like cut down on things and kind of isolate how my money is used. And so to get to the point, when I was younger, I wanted things. Now I want less things. And I think there's an age you get to that so if somebody's watching, say somebody young watching this video, they might say, oh, I want to get goals, but this video can still help you get to your goals. But with some of my opinions here, this is kind of stupid. I'm just talking a whole bunch. But here's how to do your goals. Here's how I do my goals. No, I'm just kidding. Well, so say I want to work more hours so that I can buy more things I want. Well, if I'm working a lot more hours, then I'm cutting down on my morning normal things I do in the morning. And this is the problem that I had. This is normal, and this is a way that is working for me. So when I quit drinking, so it's like a teeter-totter, you know, like you quit drinking and all of a sudden you start eating more food, you know. You start working more, but then your exercise goes down. You know, you start working more, your health, your food consumption. You start working more, your food consumption goes up. I don't know why that teeter-totter didn't work that way, but what I'm trying to say is when you do one goal, your other goals get thrown off. So there's not, you want to bring it all up at the same time. You want to eat healthy, exercise at the same time. You want to work more, exercise as much. You don't want to work more and alcohol goes up, you know. Yeah, so this is what happens to me a lot though. Yesterday I started working a lot. I worked like 14 hours yesterday, and I'm trying to do that, you know, 7 days in a row, whatever. And 6 days. But I started eating out yesterday, and I was been doing really good without that. And the problem with eating out is that I get really addicted to it. Like if I eat a slice of pizza at 3 in the afternoon, the next day I feel kind of hungry for a slice of pizza. I don't know why. I don't know why my body remembers that time and that type of calories and that type of fat, but it's almost like it's a clock that's inside of me. So it's like you got to keep the health food, but you're not gonna. I'm not gonna. You might be able to do it, but so what the best advice I have is say today I'm gonna go try to work all day in the rain, 15 hours or 12 hours at least probably, but I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try not to do that, not to eat unhealthy, because I've gotten finally in the habit of doing good with it, but I'm going to work a lot. So I'm gonna just focus on that, you know, keep my attention on that, but I'm gonna work as much. And all of a sudden, if I kind of slip, like there's a pizza there at the 7-Eleven for $2, you know, and I get it, it's not the worst thing in the world. So don't get too hard on yourself on those little details, because you're starting something new. You gotta prioritize what you really want. Sleep or go to bed earlier, get sleep, wake up early, work the 15 hours. That's my goal. Sleep, work, and then the next thing is nutrition, and then exercise. So keep them on your mind. Don't start drinking. Write them down if you have to, but know that it might take, I'd say 7 days usually it takes me to get into a habit, and then I can kind of go off of the work goal a little bit and get the food and try to bring it all up, because your mind is gonna tell you a lot of the time. It's gonna say like, I have anxiety, I have like feel crappy because you're just throwing me off a lot with all of these new getting up early and moving your body around. My stomach isn't ready for it, you know. You gotta adapt to it. So, you know, think about what you want in the future and say it's a goal, but change your life at the moment to get to that goal, like to work the 100 hours a week. Change it now and start working, but know that that's your goal, and know that you're gonna have to go through all this crap that's to get there. You're gonna have to physically be in some amounts of pain. You're gonna have to have more stress. But the way to keep stress down is I have a hard time. I mean, in my mind, I have certain things in my mind that are just like over and over, just annoying thoughts, just feeling crappy, feeling out of place, not wanting to talk to people maybe at certain times in the morning. And the thing that happened to me all day yesterday when that happened was I was like, well, just do it. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna get more in the mood. You're gonna get used to this. And if you are feeling bad around people in the morning, like you just don't want to talk or whatever, and I'm not, I do like to, but try to, you're just being aware that that's happening to you is great, because you're recognizing that you're having awareness, you're conscious, you're not just a robot going through things necessarily. So it's kind of good, even though it's like a type of stress. And stresses are made, from cortisol, epinephrine. There might be stress without any of those chemicals too, but there are types of stress, and so work on a goal. Know all your goals in mind at the same time, simultaneously. 7 goals, whatever they are, but don't let any of them, try not to let any of them fall through so much. Like if I started eating out all day long and I spent $40 eating out on food today, and I worked 15 hours, I would feel really like I failed at that. Don't let yourself fail, try not to get yourself totally out of the routine, but try to work on it, keep it on your mind. If you're already doing these things, then you probably, you might be able to help me fix my problem. But I figured I'd make a video of it, and if I would have told myself when I was younger about this, it's hard to know if it would have done anything, because when I was younger, I wanted specific things, like a camera. I didn't care if I drank 20 beers in a day. I didn't care if I ate out all day. I didn't care if I didn't say hi to my mom that day, or something like that. Like now those things are all more important as time gets a little more valuable as I get older. But if you are young and you want to go to college and you want to also get a job as a EMT, and you're going to school and you're trying to be healthy and you're trying to balance all these things out, well, feel good about yourself for doing it if you're doing it, whatever goals you got. And remember to do that, and maybe take a day off and try to do something you've been thinking about doing once a week or 2 times a week, if you have the chance to, or figure out how to let yourself know that you do feel good about what you're doing, and so that you are conscious that you're going in that direction, because you could definitely, you can fall off of the whole routine of great things and goals happening and just be in the opposite place. So anyway, good luck in life, and that's my point is to bring everything up at the same time: drinking, health, exercise, learn a song on the piano, going to bed early, waking up early. Try to bring it all up gradually. You might have one goal that goes way up and they all kind of go down, but then next day, kind of keep it all going. Set your standards. Try to move your standards upward. Even not money standards, not having excessive amounts of consumeristic things, unless you want that. But move the free things you can do in life. Move those things upward, because those things are what really, yourself is what lets you appreciate things and recognize the value of knowledge, or a lot of different things that are free to do, and you don't need anything to do it. You're just helping yourself to recognize what you think is important. So anyway, good luck in life, and ended up being a 15-minute video about it, but anyway, good luck.